I'm in Boston, or I guess more specifically Allston, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. I've been staying with my like one of my best friends from like my life. I've been friends with him since I was like 3 years old. Noah Barfield. He lives here. I've been staying here for like I think I got here on the 22nd, so yeah, like a few days. And yeah, I'm planning on leaving tomorrow. But, like the first couple of days, I guess, of being here, I was definitely really, really exhausted. Like my going upstairs and like bending down, like my legs, I felt it completely. But now I'm completely recovered, and yeah, I'm ready to back again.
Is this your first time in Boston?
No, I've been in Boston a couple other times, but this is I think this is the first time I've like I don't know seen Boston. I guess I definitely like I went to this like really old grave today, which is kind of cool. And there was like I guess Franklin's dad was buried there, and there was this whole like thing, and I don't know, it's cool like being in such a historical city. In fact, tomorrow night I'm passing through Plymouth, which is like yeah Plymouth Rock. That's where you know the Mayflower land and everything. So I'm gonna try to find the rock and take a picture with the American flag.
But how do you feel each time you arrive in a new place?
Um, I mean, I guess I've passed through a lot of places without really stopping that much. Like when I'm in go mode, I basically I'll look at the scenery and I kind of get like a feel for the place, and I like that. But I don't really like each place I pass through isn't like a destination in itself, so I don't like think about it consciously, I guess. It's more just like, oh, I'm here now. This is rural area. It seems nice, or it seems kind of crappy, or whatever.
And what
but
about
like the destinations, like each night, like I have like a different destination, and sometimes I'm disappointed, sometimes I'm totally happy. Like
what kind of places disappointed you?
Going through, let's see, it would have been so like southeast Maine. It was after I passed. There's a town called Bethel, which was really nice. And like it was like a mountain town with like like lots of outdoor shops and stuff like that. And then after that was just like strip malls and McDonald's and Burger Kings and Dunkin' Donuts and Walmarts, like one after the other for like miles and miles.
So then let me ask you this. Have you found a big difference in the places that you've been and compared to Montreal, since you've been in Montreal for, the past 3 or 4 years?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been going like the first, majority of the trip has been through like really rural towns, and it's totally different. I really like it actually. I really like going through like the small towns in New Hampshire and Vermont. Everyone's really friendly. You have that like kind of small town conservativeness, but without the politically conservativeness and like fundamental Christians that you kind of associate with the small towns of like the Midwest or whatever. Everyone's just really friendly and really helpful, and everyone knows everyone. So like I asked one person where I could stay, and she's like, "Oh, Jim will help you out," and go talk to him. And I did, and perfect. But yeah, landscape-wise, I'd say Dixville Notch was amazing. Yeah, that's in New Hampshire. I actually it was like really tough hills to get there, and then I finally got there, and I went for a hike up to the Notch, which was basically this like rocky outcrop, and yeah, it was really nice, really cool hike. Totally worth like getting off the bike. It's one of the few times I've actually like stopped and like gotten off the bike other than for food.
So have people been sort of like signaling to you or communicating with you from their cars as they pass by?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
What kind of stuff?
Sometimes it's like a honk or like, yeah, keep going if I'm going up a hill, or like a friendly wave. Obviously no conversations or anything, but you can kind of get an idea of people who are if they're supportive or not. Like, people give you like a lot of room and wave to you.
So okay, maybe last couple of questions. Who's the strangest or most remarkable person you've met so far?
It's Doug.
Doug. Okay.
Yeah, I wrote about him a bit on the blog, but yeah, he was just an awesome guy. I stayed with like at the campsite that he kind of operates for this like rafting company. He's just like a really cool like mountain man. He's been like working different jobs like in different kind of outdoor outfitter places like his whole life, and just had some cool stories, and just a really friendly guy.
Did he tell you why he started living the way he does?
No, he didn't really, but it seemed like it wasn't like a conscious decision. He was raised on like a farm in like rural areas, and the fun things to do there are go cross country skiing, go downhill skiing, go fishing, and then he just kind of made that his life, like doing all those like fun things that people do in that area. I don't think he's ever lived in a city or anything. In fact, he was telling me it was like crazy. He went to this one town that had like 2 supermarkets like 2 blocks away from each other, and that like blew his mind. So yeah, but he was just totally like loving life.
So so now you're picking up some stuff at a grocery store, is that right?
No, EMS. It's like a MEC. With some of the things, because I have an old bike, and some of the components are not standard sizes anymore. So one of the things I have to buy is like a 27-inch tire, and I want to get one that like folds up like most of the nice tires do. But because it's like an old size and it's really only found on like crappy bikes now, they don't have like nice folding tires. They only have like crappy tires. So I've gone to like a million different bike stores and no one's had it.
Is that gonna affect your trip much, or is it just that you can't?
Well, hopefully not. I mean, busting a tire is pretty rare, but it can happen, and I'd like to have a spare. I've already had one flat, and luckily the tire wasn't damaged. But it's a good thing to have an extra tire. And I should get some tubes too. See, that's a good point. I should get some tubes.
See, that's a good thing I called you, man.
Yeah.
So what's your next step? You're leaving tomorrow morning. Where are you going?
I'm leaving tomorrow morning, and I actually, for the first time, have a house like planned, like waiting for me. I contacted them via a website called Warm Showers, which is like couch surfing, but it's like specifically for bicycle touring people. And yeah, it seems really cool there. Seems like this hippie couple. One of them's like a firefighter. They have a couple of kids, and they live on like a pretty big piece of land with a big barn with like 10 chickens, 4 horses, 4 dogs, and they said I can like keep my bike in the barn so it doesn't get wet, and they have a couch or a futon in their office, and they seem really nice. So yeah, I look forward to meeting them.
Cool.
And that's right on the coast too.
Nice.
Near Plymouth, actually near Sandwich, Massachusetts.
Sandwich? All right, James.
All right, awesome.
Well,
I'll see you later then.
Yeah, good luck and keep on trucking.
All right.
Okay,
Sounds
man.
good. Talk to you later.
Bye.